Hey guys, what's up? I'm Christian Taylor, and today I want to talk about a pretty cool wireless smart speaker that I recently had the pleasure of reviewing. Now, as a full disclosure, Fabrics did send me their bigger speaker to review. I did ask them if they would go ahead and send one for me to check out, so there was no money exchanged. All opinions are my own and are perfectly honest, but yes, they did send me that speaker to take a look at. Alright, so the Fabrics speaker is pretty cool. Now, first I'm going to talk about the bigger one, which is the Fabrics Chorus. You can think of it like an Amazon Echo with a wireless charging base, and you can take it off of that base and move it around the house, or just take it with you on the go and it functions as a regular Bluetooth speaker. Sound-wise, it's pretty great. I have no complaints. Sounds like a $100 Bluetooth speaker to me. And the fact that it's an Amazon Echo is pretty cool. But enough of the fluff and telling you what it is, let's get right into it with the details. So as I said, the sound is satisfactory, it looks amazing. I really like the wireless charging dock. I think it's a very unique concept. Now, one thing I want to say is that the micro USB cable included in the box is just too short. I can't even get it up on my shelf where I have my Google Home, and my Google Home is using the OEM cable. I know it's a minor detail, so I'm not telling you don't buy it because of that, but it would be a nice gesture if Fabrics included a longer cable and didn't really cheap out in that area. Now, Alexa works well on the device. I haven't had any problems. The mic is a little bit less sensitive than a regular Amazon Echo. I compared it to an Amazon Echo Dot, which has the 7 mic array, and this just has one on the back. So sometimes when I would stand really far back in a room and say, "Alexa, what time is it?" the Echo Dot would pick it up, but the Fabrics wouldn't. But the times it didn't pick it up were very rare, and there were times I was whispering, and both the Echo Dot and the Fabrics did pick it up. So while the mic isn't as good as on a regular Amazon Echo, it is pretty good. I would say it's pretty much equal. You're not going to notice it in most cases. I will say that there's a lot of false positives on the Fabrics speaker. Many times, just sitting there, Alexa would say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand," for no reason. I didn't say Alexa, no one said Alexa, it just thought it heard Alexa, and that was quite irritating to me, and something that doesn't happen on the Amazon Echo or Echo Dot very often. Another problem with Alexa, and this is a big problem for me, is that you cannot turn it down while Alexa's talking. So let's say you're jamming out to some beats, you got the volume pumped, maybe you got friends over, or maybe you're just listening to your music and you like it loud. And then later on, maybe it's evening and maybe there's even people asleep. You say, "Alexa, what's the weather like tomorrow?" It starts telling you, and it's insanely loud because you have your music turned up. You go, "Whoa!" and you rush over there and you start hitting the volume down button. Nothing happens. I mean, yeah, it turns it down, but it doesn't take effect until after Alexa finishes talking. So sometimes Alexa can get on a tangent if you ask it something and just keeps talking and talking and talking, and you have to wait till it's over and hope you don't disturb anyone else in your house with the high volume because there's literally nothing you can do. Now, on a traditional Amazon Echo, you can turn it down while Alexa's talking, and it works like a charm. So I'm not sure what's up with this little funky bug happening, but I hope that Fabrics can maybe fix it in a software update, hopefully, because that is definitely irritating. Now, the Fabrics speaker advertises multi-room functions, and this is basically why they have a smaller version. So this whole time I've been talking about the Fabrics Chorus, but there's also the FABRIQ Riff, and it's a smaller version of the speaker. Now, the three main differences are no wireless charging dock, half the size so it has less powerful speakers, and also it only has tap to enable Alexa, so you can't say Alexa, instead you have to press the mic button on the back of the unit. So I gotta say, I wasn't impressed with the small one. I don't really think I could recommend it at $50. The sound quality is okay, but you can get better sound out of a $50 Bluetooth speaker. And I really didn't feel like there was any advantage to having Alexa since I have to press the button on the back. Obviously, I understand they did that mainly to save battery. Since this doesn't have the wireless charging dock, it's meant for more of a speaker that you are going to take with you places. But if you take it out of the house, you're not going to have Alexa anyway because you're going to be disconnected from your home's Wi-Fi network. So I felt like it was really this half-baked solution, and I really disliked the small one. I thought, why would they make this? Then I thought, well, FABRIQ has multi-room audio capability, so maybe it's really meant to be paired with the bigger one. And that's when I went ahead and requested the bigger one, which I like a lot more. So when paired together, they sound pretty solid. I gotta be honest, if you put the smaller speaker in maybe a laundry room or a small closet, bathroom, wherever, smaller room where you don't need super great sound quality, you just want your music to play there, I actually can see a use. So if you are heavily invested in the FABRIQ ecosystem, then I would say the Riff is okay. But if you're just looking for a first speaker, maybe you want to try this whole Alexa thing out, and you also want a solid Bluetooth speaker, I would not recommend the Riff. I would go for the Chorus. I think you will be much happier. Some other notes, I gotta say that the hardware is solid. You know, durability wise, it's great. I really like the FABRIQ design, hence the name. There's tons of patterns you can get. I think it's really cool how everyone can just have one that fits their personality, one that just fits your personal taste with the pattern on the fabric. I think that's really cool. They feel really solid in the hand. You know, all the buttons are nice and clicky. I really don't have a problem with the hardware. My main problem is the software. It's just buggy. Like I said, Alexa has some weird glitches on the bigger speaker, and also there were multiple times with the small speaker that it reset itself, meaning I turned it on and it acted like it was brand new. I had to go in the FABRIQ app and set it up as a new speaker and sign into my Amazon account again and all that. And that gets really annoying because say you want to enable multi-room mode, so you turn both speakers on, oh great, one isn't set up. So now I gotta go in the FABRIQ app, I gotta set it up, I gotta do all that just to pair them together because you use the app to pair these two speakers together, and that was something that was irritating. So what's the conclusion? Overall, if you're looking for primarily a Bluetooth speaker, or you like the idea of a portable Amazon Echo, I would recommend the FABRIQ Chorus. I like the wireless charging dock, I like how it works, the sound quality is very high quality, and I think it works as a Bluetooth speaker that also happens to be running Alexa. Now, if you are just looking for an Amazon Echo and you think, oh, this is cool because it also functions as a speaker, I wouldn't get it. So if having an Amazon Echo is your #1 priority, I would go with Amazon's official Echo. I think you'll be happier. It's just a little more reliable and that much more accurate and stable. I think you're gonna be happier. As for the FABRIC Riff, the smaller one, only get this if you're in the FABRIQ ecosystem already and you want a smaller version to go in another room. I wouldn't recommend it as a standalone product. I don't have a ton of good things to say about it other than it works well for multi-room functionality, so overall I'd stay away from that one. Well, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. That's gonna do it for this video. If you like this review, please be sure to leave a big thumbs up, subscribe and enable post notifications so you don't miss when I release new content. And what do you think of the FABRIQ speaker? Definitely be sure to drop a comment below. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time.